So the open beta for the finals ended just a couple days ago, and man, let me tell you, this was probably one of my favorite games of this year so far. This game really has the potential to become one of the biggest esports in the world, surpassing CSGO, Valorant, even Fortnite, League of Legends, any of those games. And I wanted to talk about why I think this, and why this game really has so much potential to become something bigger than itself. And I think the best place to start is the setting of the game. The setting of the finals perfectly encapsulates exactly what players would want in a competitive game. It's meant to be competitive, it's meant to be entertaining, and it's meant to be customizable. But all the while being so casual and so fun at the same time. It really has something for everyone. You can play casual, you can play semi-competitive, and then you can play competitive with the tournament mode. This is one of the first times that I've actually been able to play with all my friends because they all enjoy the game. That's how fun this game is. And let me tell you guys, we've been playing this game non-stop. And I can't even blame them, because although I didn't play as much as they did, man, this game is addicting as hell. And again, the setting perfectly plays into this. And because of the setting, the amount of freedom the developers have is astounding. Like, this could get Fortnite levels of big, I'm telling you. Because really, what reason do they have not to? Like I said, they have all the freedom in the world to do whatever they want, because hell, it's a VR simulation. So go ahead and add those Fortnite dances, add those crazy skins, add that banana costume, it doesn't matter, you can add whatever you want into this game. Because at the end of the day, it's a simulation, and it's a competitive simulation at that, so there's even more reason to look good on the battlefield. And speaking of which, this is also why this game has so much potential, because it can literally tie to the real world. Not many games can say that their game is literally acting as a sport in real life. Of course there's normal esports, but this is the first game that actually feels like its own sport. Kinda like how CSGO is treated as a sport, but this is like an actual sport. And again, that's because of the setting. Sorry if I'm nailing this point down a little too hard, but I think you get it by now. This game can be bigger than just another game that you spam emotes in. This can be a real life sport. With the sponsors, with the teams, with the setting, with the audience, with the announcers, I mean, everything literally points to this game being a success in real life. And when I say real life, I mean like actual people investing their money and attention into this game, even if they're not gamers. I can definitely imagine seeing like Coke sponsors in the game, like literally during competitive events. That's how expansive this game can be, and it's only because of the setting that this works so well. Of course, there are many factors to why this game is so good, and sadly I'm not going to be able to go over all of them, but the next point I want to make is that this game is just fun. There's really not much to hate about this game, it's doing exactly what people want. It's a fast-paced shooter with an original game mode, an original setting, and it feels like something new. And I really try to emphasize the new here because it's been a very long time since something this refreshing has hit the FPS genre. And the best part of all of this is the game is actually fun. And this is one of the first games that I really don't care about losing in, because the game is that fun. And that's because the progression, the gameplay, the gunplay, and the environment are just so fun to be in. So how about we finally talk about the game itself? To sum it all up, you have 3 different classes that have different abilities, gadgets, and weapons, and all of them have their own unique purposes. The Light has the least amount of health in the game, but has the most movement options in the game and other abilities that allow them to outplay other players. The Medium is an all-arounder and support kind of character that can be switched to and from, kind of like a jack of all trades. And the Heavy is the stereotypical tank of the game that uses their attack, defense, and support abilities to sway the tides of battle into their favor. With these classes, you create a team of 3 players that goes against other teams to cash out as much money as possible. And whoever reaches the mark, or whoever has the most money at the end of the game, wins the game. With all the equipment already in the game, and the potential to release even more, the sky is the limit to how far this can go. So long story short, the only thing holding back Embark Studios from creating the best game possible is just their effort and imagination. And I believe that's the situation that every game developer should strive to be in. A situation that allows the developer to be as creative as possible and make the best game possible. So from here on out, it's on Embark Studios to make the best game they can. I think I'm gonna leave the video there because anything else would just be repeating what I said, so I recommend you check out some more videos on this on YouTube and just look at how good this game is. Like really, this game looks incredible for how well it runs. And on top of that, there aren't that many bugs or glitches or anything actually wrong with the game. Dare I say, the game actually works, and it's a beta! So yes, with everything we know right now, this game can be game of the decade if they played their cards right. Well, that's all from me. Thank you all for watching, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next video.